Peace, God. So I want to talk about real quick. There are benefits to eating meat, right? Even though I don't do it, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but if you know, there are certain nutrients and minerals and things like that that you can get from eating meat, right? Or animals. But when it comes to because food is information, right? And when it comes to collecting information, right, you got to realize everything is coming from the sun. Everything is coming from the light of the sun. That's what keeps this planet in animation, right? So I'm about to stop. Me personally, on my journey, I'm about to not eat mosquito. I'm about to not eat no cooked foods. Like, I'm about to stop eating cooked foods. And I'm gonna be transitioning into a all raw living. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm raw. You know what I'm saying? So when we dealing with electricity as electric beings and electromagnetism and magnetism, right? We gotta realize that food is energy and food is information. So everybody want to talk about religion and God and this and that. The quickest and fastest way to the Most High or Christ consciousness is first your mind, right? What you putting in your mind. But there's levels to it, and once you get to a certain level, right, and you're talking about being beyond the flesh, you know what I'm saying, being in this world and not of it, then you'll realize that some beings just live off of breath itself. So you gotta realize, as a light being, you're a light being. You're spiritual before physical. So eating raw is the quickest way to source, because you're communicating directly with the sun. I get it in certain environments, you know, whatever you have available, but when you're getting closer to the sun or God, and you know, like I said, there's benefits to eating meat, you know, flesh or whatever, even though I don't subscribe to that. And there's nothing wrong with cooking your food either. There ain't nothing wrong with none of that. But as a crystallized being, I'm realizing, right, how I feel and how it gives me more energy when I just eat raw foods straight. Like, the thing about an animal, you can't eat it raw. You know what I'm saying? You have to cook it to eat it. Nobody eats raw meat. There's some people, but that's barbaric, right? When it comes to fruit and vegetables, you don't even necessarily have to prepare it in a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you're going to clean it off and things like that. Make sure it's clean, make sure it's not rotten, because you can get parasites from eating a vegan way, plant-based. But when it comes to fruits and vegetables, you don't have to prepare it. You don't necessarily have to cook it. You can eat it raw, and it's a lot of benefits to eating things raw. You know what I'm saying? Even look at the word raw. So that's taken directly from source, because every animal that we eat eats from the earth, right? And eats the fruits and vegetations of the earth. Now, when you cut out the middleman and you eating your fruits and vegetables from the earth, you getting everything from the earth, from the sun, it's tapping you into the universe in a different way. And it's almost like you're just tapping straight into the information, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with preparing food, cooking it, and, you know, doing it that way. I'm just saying that it's a whole different vibration when you're eating raw foods, when you just ingesting it how it is, organically and raw, straight from the earth. And it's a different feeling getting it from the earth. If you're eating animals and you're doing it yourself and you're preparing it yourself and you living that lifestyle, there's benefits to that. You know what I'm saying? But as a solar being, you know what I'm saying? We want to talk all this knowledge. As a solar being, as an electrical being, as a light being, eating raw fruits and vegetables, eating your food raw, you getting your information like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a different form of alchemization. Cooking, preparing food, cooking it, that's a form of alchemization. That's a form of changing the elements and putting in certain minerals and elements in your body. But now eating it raw, that's a certain vibration of alchemization that you're getting almost instantly. And I could feel it in my vibration because it's a different energy that I have when I eat something processed, or if I eat meat, which I don't, but if I eat something cooked, if I eat cooked foods, it's fulfilling to my stomach and my senses. But it's not giving me the type of energy I get if I eat a raw kale salad, if I eat some fruit, if I eat, you know what I'm saying, some vegetables just raw, like not even cooking them, but just, you know what I'm saying, and putting some lemon on it. It's just a whole different vibe of energy that I get. And it made me feel like I got superpowers, because what it do to my mind and the information it gives me and the downloads I get is just on a whole nother level. And then I just want to share that with others, because I know a lot of people are, you know, at a certain vibration and frequency because of the things that they're eating, because of things they're watching. So it's a full scope of things. But once we can get down, like eating right and exercising and stuff, you know what I'm saying, you gonna be moving different, you know what I'm saying? So we'll continue this talk. Hotel, peace to the God.